Welcome, and today we really do have 35 million reasons to celebrate at the Queensway Carleton Hospital. I'm so proud to say thank you to West Ottawa and the Ottawa Valley communities. You know, the first time I walked into this hospital, it was back in the early 80s when I brought my young daughter here who had an asthma attack and needed immediate relief. And when I think of the emergency ward at that time and I compare it to today, it's really like night and day. We've gone from being this small community hospital to a major regional player in the west end of Ottawa and also serving the Ottawa Valley. And that only happens thanks to the hard work of people like those here at the Foundation. Melanie, thank you to you and your staff for all that you do for the benefit of all of us in this great community. Thank you.
Good morning. On behalf of the provincial government and myself, as the MPP for Ottawa West Nepean, I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to extend congratulations to the Queensway Carleton Hospital and the Foundation for having such a tremendously successful Care Grows West campaign. And I also want to take the opportunity to extend a thank you, a big thank you, to all of those people in the community who contributed to this successful campaign. The level of care here is just absolutely tremendous. This is a patient-first institution, and collectively the community has done a tremendous job, and it's been a pleasure for the provincial government to do business with the Queensway Carleton Hospital and help to make this a reality.
I can already see the difference that your support and generosity has made to patient care at our hospital. The Queensway Carleton Hospital is able to attract some pretty impressive talent because of our expanding programs and also with the safe and state-of-the-art facilities that we have to offer our patients. This campaign has made a huge difference to the physicians, nurses, and allied healthcare professionals at our hospital. We're able to provide expanded DI services, including mammography, CAT scans, and MRIs. Our new surgical facilities are state-of-the-art, and for the first time in the history of Queensway Carleton Hospital, we can provide dialysis for patients in the west end of Ottawa. Thank you for your philanthropy and forward thinking.
What an extraordinary reason to celebrate. The Queensway Carleton Hospital is a landmark in our community. Growing up in Manotick, I know the importance of this hospital, and I am so proud to be part of this.
Many of the Senators' families consider the QCH their hospital. All of our children have been born here, and from time to time, many of the players have been treated here. The impact of the Care Grows West campaign has touched thousands of lives on so many levels. Thank you to the supporters who made Care Grows West possible, and a special thank you to the volunteers of the campaign cabinet, especially our chair, Dan Greenberg. Thank you.
During our Care Grows West campaign, I saw many acts of incredible kindness and compassion. It was wonderful to meet so many people who believed in the mission of Queensway Carleton in providing extraordinary health care closer to home. Today, we're filming inside the Irving Greenberg Family Cancer Center, and just a few weeks ago, I took a construction tour of the James Beach Healthcare Center, the new 4-story expansion of QCH. Our Care Grows West campaign achieved its record-breaking $35 million target with donations from all across our region. As campaign chair, it was my pleasure to work with a devoted team of volunteers and professionals who worked extremely hard to identify and build relationships with donors across Ottawa and the Western Ottawa Valley. We worked hard, but also we had fun, and we had an enjoyable time knowing that we were helping QCH provide great health care for others in need. To everyone who joined us in supporting Care Grows West and the Queensway Carleton Hospital, I thank you from the very bottom of my heart.
Gloria Vanderbilt said we are put on this earth not to see through people, but to see people through. And that's what we do at the Queensway Carleton Hospital. Because of our contributions, we have been able to improve the quality of health care for thousands of people in the West End community. We have a state-of-the-art cancer center for diagnosis, treatment, surgery, and ambulatory care. Sadly, cancer has touched my family in many ways. It seems that none of us can escape this insidious disease. As a proud board member, I'm so grateful that I've been able to honor my loving parents with this suite. To be able to do this has been a gift for me. They would be very proud also.
And I remember waking up Christmas morning and in ICU, and I saw David's face and a nurse from ICU unit that said Merry Christmas. And the care from then on was just absolutely amazing. It seemed that they anticipated what I needed and how I should have it before I could really articulate what it was that I needed. Everything that I did, from sitting up for the first time, you get a standing ovation. I should try this more often. The first time I walked a few steps, the encouragement from physio and housekeeping, I mean, everyone was there to encourage. It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't just one nurse. It wasn't just one staff person. It was every single person I had come in contact with.
Sometimes we overlook the fact that it's not just the care, it's the caring. And that's, I think that's the most important, for me anyway, that's the most important.
Thank you.
As a 37-year veteran physician at Queensway Carleton Hospital, I can only marvel at the impact this campaign, Care Grows West, has already had on the hospital. This cardiopulmonary department, where I work with my fellow cardiologists, respirologists, neurologists, and a superb team of technologists, is tangible evidence of what the future QCH will be able to offer to its patients and the community. From all of us who work in the cardiopulmonary department, a heartfelt thank you.
Last September, I received a letter from the Queensway Carleton Hospital Foundation. You may have received letters like this before, but believe me, this one was special. It was from Dr. Wexler, and he had written about his history at the hospital and his commitment to the programs offered here. Well, it struck a chord with me because Dr. Wexler has provided exceptional care for my mother, with whom he had a great rapport. As a hospital volunteer and patient family member, thank you for making the Queensway Carleton Hospital so special. Thank you.
We have a great project here, the Queensway Carleton Hospital, this new addition, healthcare center it will be called. It will have 10 operating rooms, state-of-the-art operating rooms in it, and it is supposed to increase the capacity of this hospital to help sick people get well, which is what hospitals are all about, probably tenfold, or certainly at least going to double it. But I just wanted to say that I've really been proud to be part of this whole project, and this hospital's had a very special part in my life. I was even brought into this hospital one time with appendicitis at a point where I was about on death's door, and they fixed me up and sent me home, and that was good, so I owe them one. And they took really good care of my dad here when he was in his final years. And next door neighbor where I lived was working in this hospital, and he was the fellow who decided I should get in this hospital when I was sick, and I think that saved my life too. So I'd like to say thanks to all those people, and it's been real fun getting to meet the team here at the foundation, and I think this is going to be a great experience for me. I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life, and so this will be the James Beach Healthcare Center. So thank you very much.
My name is Nancy Garrett, and this is my husband Carrie, and we're proud to have been active supporters of the Queensway Carleton Hospital since 2003.
The new 25,000 square foot surgical center at the QCH will almost double the size of the existing surgical facilities. More importantly, the expanded facilities will allow the hospital to care for 35% more surgical patients each year. Of course, we would be remiss if we didn't give our biggest thank you to you, the supporters of the hospital. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you.
So I work with a team of professionals here at the Queensway Carleton. It's like being at a hockey game where the team couldn't suit up for the game without a coach, a manager, trainer, referee, the whole group. And when I walk into an operating room, I know I can count on that team. The surgical instruments are ready, nursing staff are in place, anesthesia's ready, prepping, every detail is there. Why? Because there's a team that knows that the first priority is the patient and the well-being. We provide first-rate care because we're a team that know that that's what people have come to expect from the Queensway Carleton Hospital. That's why we've increased the number of surgical suites. We've made the post-op rehab area more comfortable. There are always ways to help patients regain their strength, mobility, expedite their return to home. So to the patients who are deserving our best skill and our best care, we're proud to show you what supporters of Care Grow West have done for our hospital. Thank you.
Queensway Carleton Hospital, as you know, has undergone a tremendous amount of transformation, change, and significant growth, and we're certainly seeing that here in diagnostic imaging, specifically around the area of breast imaging. Since the year 2007, we've put in 4 key components to change what was a small imaging area to a comprehensive breast imaging service, that being vacuum-assisted breast biopsy. We now have a full field digital mammography suite. We have incorporated computer-aided detecting software for breast, and we have a nuclear medicine service. So as far as those pieces go, we are able to offer women a full service. Thanks to the donations from Shirley Greenberg and her significant generosity, we thank her wholeheartedly for taking care of patients on our behalf.
The new spaces and the new equipment made possible by the Care Grows West campaign is saving lives and making uncertain times for patients a warm and welcoming experience. The partnership that Foundation has enjoyed with the Ottawa Regional Cancer Foundation and the Weekend to End Women's Cancer has made this piece of equipment possible. We are very grateful for all the corporate and community-minded organizations who have directed their giving to the Queensway Carleton Hospital. Thank you.
As a representative of the QCH community, and as a former police officer who spent many hours in the emergency department, I have watched the Queensway Carleton Hospital grow from that little hospital in the fields of Nepean into a full-service regional teaching hospital, which has been recognized regionally, provincially, and nationally for our quality patient care and innovative approach to patient services. I'm proud to be chair of the Board of Directors and proud to have the opportunity to work with each of you to ensure our community has the health care it needs and deserves. From the Board of Directors to each and every one of you, thank you.
If you would have asked me 5 years ago if today we'd be celebrating the completion of the Care Grows West campaign, I would have been somewhat skeptical. But once again, the Ottawa community has shown itself to be one of the most generous in Canada. And more importantly, our communities have shown tremendous support for QCH that enables us to provide exceptional care and treatment to you, and you so much deserve that.